Hi, my name's Desiree, and in this video we'll be going over the different parts of the long bone and then the microscopic parts of the bone itself. So first off with the long bone, where you would find the long bone is your femur and your humerus. The ends are called epiphysis, and then the shaft of it is called a diaphysis. There is a proximal and a distal, and in the first section we learned proximal was closer to the trunk, and then distal is further away from the trunk. Another way you could, if you were to have a bone right in front of you to know the difference, the proximal has kind of this joint that looks like a ball. They're ball and socket joints where you would attach to your shoulders and to your hips. The other side is where you attach to the other two bones that would be in your arm or your lower leg, and those names are escaping me right now. But that is where the distal epiphysis would articulate to. And that's important because we have articular cartilage to protect that on each side. So it's just where the bones come together, form a joint, stick together, all that fun noise. In the epiphysis, you would find the spongy bone. And then you would find an epiphyseal line on the proximal epiphysis, because that's where your growth plate kind of fused together so that you could grow. In the shaft or diaphysis of the long bone, you would find the medullary cavity where all the fun stuff gets to be. That's where we have our marrow. And then what protects the medullary cavity is called the endosteum. And then what covers the entire bone is called a periosteum. And that is where we would find nutrient foramen too, so that we could get nutrients into the bone to let it keep doing what it does. And then the microscopic bone parts are called, so what forms bones are osteocytes. The big portion of osteocytes called the osteon. Like you said, here's the periosteum. And in the middle of these osteons are where we would find our blood vessels and nerve endings. And that middle is called a haversian canal. And then what would connect these haversian canals is called a Volkmann canal. So the haversian canals are vertical, Volkmann horizontal. And then, so like I said, we have these little osteoids, and what kind of connects that would be the lamellae. There you'd see the spongy bone, and going in smaller, the little parts that come off the osteocytes are the canaliculi. And like I said, there's the osteocytes, there's the lamellae, and then those little parts are called the canaculi. Thank you.